What up, my freaks? Ruinous Sight here with another Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Skalgrim Mod ship spotlight. So this time we will be taking a look at the last of the new Tyranid ships, or at least I think it's the last one. I'm not recalling any other new ones, so I'm just going to assume so at this point. Anyway, the ship in particular is my favorite of the new ships, just by virtue of the fact that I love these types of ships, the Hardened Clutch Devourer. Now, those who have watched my other Let's Plays and some of my spotlights will probably know that I absolutely adore clutches. I love the idea. I also love ships that ram in general, and I find clutches adorable to boot. So this is so up my alley. Now, speaking of the Tyranid ships that have been added with the mod, I have spoken before about how they are hyper specialized, and the Hardened Clutch Devourer is no exception. Unlike the regular Devourer, which is a different type of clutch, this thing has no other weaponry than its Devourer claws, so its main purpose is to nom folks. It's really doesn't have much else going for it, except for the fact that it can go in close and it can devour them and keep applying those boarding actions. By virtue of the fact that it does not have any weaponry, however, again, compared to the regular Devourer, it has a considerable extra amount of hull points, and it has side armor at 85 instead of 67, so it is a lot more tanky. The Tyranids, despite having or the clutches specifically, despite having the considerably increased frontal armor, are vulnerable to getting hit in the sides, whereas the Hardened Clutch Devourer not so vulnerable, which further increases the effective HP that it has in addition to those extra hull points. Specifically, this is more hull points than a hive ship has. This thing is tough. It is incredibly tough, and once again, even more effective HP as well, just judging by the side armor. Yes, it does not have the shields that the hive ships do, but shields go down very, very quickly in close combat anyway, so where these things are meant to be, that's not really that much of an issue anyway. It does also have less defensive turrets, however. I do want to mention that because it would be vulnerable to enemy fighter spam, or ordnance spam, I should say, but you know, once again, that is not a huge issue for the Tyranids against the AI, because you're hidden and the enemy is unlikely to find you before your fleet is among them, and if your fleet of nothing but Hardened Clutch Devourers is gotten close enough to your fleet, you're probably dead already. So it's not really a huge concern. Other than that, I suppose you could also bring a couple of infestation ships just to get those launch bays there and protect you if you need them, but otherwise not a huge deal. Other than that, there's really not much to say about the Hardened Clutch Devourer, just because once again it is a hyper specialized ship, similar to the Swarm ship and similar to the Bioplasma Hive ship. The new ships are all very, very specialized. Yeah, very, very simple analysis. Now, let's just take a quick look at the ship. I mean, we are all familiar by now, I hope, with the way the clutches look, and aren't they adorable? They're just so cute. I always feel so bad when the clutches die. I just remember the last time I played the Tyranid campaign and being sad every time I got them killed. But you do tend to have to get them killed due to the fact that they have to fight in close combat. It is what it is. Alrighty, well, we're going to be going with Kraken this time because it is probably my favorite ship on the Tyranid roster, and it's going to have my favorite color scheme therefore as well. Not much else to talk about it. Those Devourer claws are the main thing that we got to worry about getting critted out, and other than that, not really anything else to consider. So, let's take these guys into a battle. Can't wait to get as many of these as possible, and I definitely want to fight the orcs with this. Because, you know, a ram versus a ram, really right up my alley. Should be a very fun battle as well. So let's save and let's just get them into some battles. The simplest form of Tyranid fight, and I think the one that feels most right. I just love using clutches so much. Now, in terms of upgrades, we're going to be bringing accelerated regeneration to be careful with that light critical damage. Really don't want to be losing the jaws on those ships, as they're the only weaponry that they have. Well, plus their brains. Either, in addition to that, I'm going to be going with the acid blood, increase the damage output, and just because of the fact that we're going to be hurting ourselves by ramming. And yes, I know that you mitigate damage when you're able to properly ram with the jaws, but it doesn't always work. It's always been kind of a finicky thing. thing. And besides that, if you bounce off, what oftentimes happens is you scrape the sides of another ship and then still hurt your own ships. Plus, once you've lost your jaws, this is no longer viable at all, and thus the acid blood will help out. Plus, you will get hurt up close no matter what you do, so might as well take it. Void Lurker, as always, is pretty much what you always want to bring on Tyranid ships, and Speedy Recovery, just to try to keep the main ship alive. So, here we go. Starting against the Tau, man, that would be too easy. I'm not even going to bother fighting the Tau, because they just get so wrecked, it wouldn't even be fun. And let's go Orcs first. I think that'll make for a decent fight there. Alright, come on, loading screen. I just want to clutch. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is the kind of Tyranid fleet I love to see. Nothing but clutches. And for scouts, we got a bunch of clutch Krakens on top of that. It's so beautiful. Alrighty, you guys are gonna be group 1, and I don't know why you guys went back there, but that's okay. And then I believe that's all of them. You guys are gonna be group 2. I also love how cheap these ships are. You can bring a lot of clutches. Alright, you guys, can you set... Oh, I don't like how you're setting yourselves up here. Why are you doing this to me? I don't want you max distance. I don't understand why you're doing this. Not max distance, please. Okay, you know what? Just do this then. Screw it. Screw it. Just go. Just go. Just go like this. Oh, on top of that, one other thing I did not mention was these things are incredibly fast. They move about 300 speed. So compared to the other battle cruisers, they are very, very quick. And which does make sense, as you are trying to close the distance and get them in there as fast as possible. Lovely. Alrighty, well, let's get you all to go into 0 engagement distance. We'll set them to auto-engage once they're among the enemy fleet. You guys can do the same thing, although I probably should have kept you back. Now it's too late now. You're gonna fight. Hopefully you don't die, but if you die, you die. I mean, they're tough enough that it shouldn't be a problem. We're going to set a brace for impact as well, to reduce the amount of damage that we take further, and that will be compounded with the amount of side and front armor that and HP that these ships have, because you don't really want them in any other stances like a lot of the other Tyranid ships, so even more HP. Hardened Clutch Devourer is right. You guys are all going to brace for impact as well. You're going to go into auto-engagement mode as soon as we can find the enemy. Let's get to it. I cannot wait. I'm very excited for this. And yeah, this is what I was talking about with regards to not really needing fighter screens when fighting the AI. Against the player, yes, because the player will find you, but the AI will not, and therefore not a huge deal with the Tyranids in general. But you might want to keep that in mind for a proper fleet composition. And obviously, if you're bringing something like a behemoth to lead this fleet, you know, because it makes sense, as there's similar types of ships, the behemoth will always be visible, and therefore you will still want to be careful there. You guys go in, and then set to auto-engage now. Cancel order. You guys moving on in as well. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Yes, smash into them. We're just trying to distract the fleet right now, mostly, and then cancel order. Engage whoever you can. Oh, don't smash into each other? Ooh, that was close. We should mark up the enemy fleet. And now our big boys are in here, too. All of you cancel order, and let's start ramming. This is glorious. This is absolutely glorious. And oh, missed some unfortunately, but it's okay. We got plenty more clutches where that came from. Alrighty, all of you go into cancel order, and let's start boarding enemy ships while we're at it. Ooh, some torps coming in. Well, too late to do anything about that now. Alrighty, and oh, those torps actually hit nothing. You can board this while you're at it, and go after this ship. And you, I'm not sure why you're not moving, but you can go adrenal glands and, oh, hello. Hey, why aren't you guys moving? Oh, I didn't set you to auto-engage at 0, my bad. 0, auto-engage, cancel, yeah. Whoops. I got too excited. It's okay, they're all getting wrecked anyway. And board this and hit that as well. There we go. Look at that mutiny immediately. 0, auto-engage, cancel order. Do your thing, ships. And now we can just watch. I mean, now, wait, what are you doing? You should be ramming the ship. Why are you not doing anything? Huh. Oh, what? You should be an auto-engage. Did I turn it off by accident? My bad. There we go. You maybe just ram this. There we go, ram them into each other as well. This is so awesome. No, we've lost a lot of our Devourer jaws or claws, but it's okay. It's okay, it's not like this fleet is gonna survive much longer. There's a little bit of clutch-on-clutch action going on here. In fact, we have so many ships that they're kind of all getting in each other's way. I guess that's one of the unfortunate bits about bringing a billion of these clutches without any fire support. They all just sort of interfere with each other. You, please get closer. Now, I'm just hearing just nothing but explosions and stuff. You, what are you doing? Hit this. There we go. Please non this ship. You really don't want to approach, do you? What's up with this? Go further. What are you doing? You have your jaws and you don't want to use them. There you go. Now you're good. All right, and so are the rest of these ships. And do we have any more here? Yeah, you. Kill those. There we are. And yeah, for those who don't know, one of the things about the Clutch Devourer specifically is that you want to generally aim them from a distance, because if you rush up close, that's when you tend to bounce off. Yeah, not really like you have much of a choice when you're close combat. Wow, the blood trail looks really really interesting going up the screen there. Oh, poor Clutch lost its jaws, but at least it survived. Alrighty, well, there we go. That's a tiny little battle against the Orcs where we came in very far ahead. Let's try the Necrons this time, who I think should be the most difficult enemies for these guys, and then maybe the Eldar or somebody like that, somebody who can get away from us well, although I still don't imagine that it'll go too well for them nonetheless. And I know I don't do a lot of tests against like Imperials and stuff in these particular showcases and tests, and the reason for that is the AI is not really all of that adept at using the Imperials, and they're fairly easy to take out with a lot of your fleets, especially with Tyranids. Anyway, this time I think we'll keep you back because the Necrons are a little bit scarier, especially as they have a lot of that propagation that we gotta work with. And okay, I didn't mean to click that. Let's also make you guys group 2. Did I select anybody else? No, I don't think I did. All right, let's make you guys group 1. And let's make these little guys. I wish I could select them all. See if I can manage to pull that off without selecting any of the, okay, like so. I think I got them all. Yeah, beautiful. You guys could be group 3. Okay, this time everybody auto-engage, close combat, auto-engage, close combat, brace, brace. We'll just cancel the order. You will be the only one who doesn't auto-engage, Mr. Admiral. Ready, up, and go. I mean, you'll auto-engage for now. Oh, for the love of... Didn't set you to auto-engage or to 0. Alright, giant pile of clutches heading in. Once again, we will have to worry about the enemy lightning arcs and stuff, because we'll have a giant pile of units very close together, so they will be doing a lot of damage, but hopefully we can output enough damage very quickly that it won't matter as much. Let's get at least some of these guys moving forward a little bit quicker in front of the rest of the fleet, so that the enemy fleet at least gets somewhat distracted. So that's all of you. I would prefer that your adrenal glands go off cooldown before you get to the enemy. We got 39 seconds. They probably won't be quite off cooldown, but hey, at least we're getting there. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Can't see a lot of the enemy fleet. That's interesting. Huh. Which Necron ships have they brought? All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, there are a lot of them were in gas clouds and stuff. That's probably, or at least partially why. You guys are all really going for this one ship, aren't you? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Y'all don't need to... Yeah, it's just an escort. One of you will be able to take care of that. No. Just ignore it. Ignore it. Everybody else can take care of it. Find the bigger ships and, you know, stop them in their tracks, essentially. Let's go. Forward, forward. Forward, forward. And all of you... Okay, one ship has gone down. You guys cancel order. Auto-engage, please. Forward, 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 forward. Alright, okay, I was sailed right past a few of them, but that's partly the angle. There we go. Everybody, cancel order, do your thing. You can... I guess you can go after this ship. Alright, you guys, go after these admirals if you can. There we go. And now we have our major... Oh, you're all going after this stupid little escort? Kill it. There we go, now it's dead. You, go after whatever big old ship is out there. You go after this. If you can. Adrenal glands. Oh, whoops, hit our own clutch. Yeah, the angles are the biggest issue here. Alright, everybody else keep moving, keep moving. And you hit this now. It's such a fun concept. Alright, there we go. You guys rip that ship apart. You three, head on over here. In fact, what we can do is Void Lurk right here and hit this Nyadrazatha. We can also start boarding all these ships. And you, Void Lurking complete. Hit the Nyadrazatha. Oh, and you've lost your jaws just as you went in. Well done to the Nyadrazatha, though, I gotta say. Recover your shields, please. Try not to die. There's an admiral here, so let's take this apart as well. Ooh, we're gonna smack into our own clutches. Oh, well. Not a huge deal. Here we go. Let's get you up here. Let's get you guys up. Your nomming is complete. Yeah, the Necrons are not... they're not really having a good time against this fleet, are they? And this is why I love the clutches. I mean, I feel like everybody probably loves the clutches. They're just so fun to use. I mean, look at this. All these enemy ships just getting nommed like that. Ouch. Hey, come on, move in closer. Eat this ship. Eat it. It's delicious. It may not have a lot of biomass aboard, but you can, I assume, make use of all those minerals that the fancy alloys that the Necron ships are made out of. Oh man, imagine if a Tyranid fleet figured out how to basically incorporate living metal into their own chitin and exoskeleton and stuff. That would be pretty obnoxious. I feel like that's a natural evolution of it at some point. It might not be biological, but like we have that fleet that's gonna fight the that's basically purpose built to fight chaos. So why not a fleet that is even more purpose built to start using the Necrons stuff against them, essentially? And you know, we do have Tyranids incorporating like hardening their exoskeleton and stuff with the various things. So like and it's supposed to be like as hard or harder than metal, so why not? Why not, right? Alrighty, well, the Necrons were surprisingly easy to fight. I think the problem with the Necrons, despite the fact that they can propagate and split their lightning arcs, is the fact that they have the issue of having a lot of very expensive but big ships, and thereby you can attach a lot of clutches to them at once and do so much damage with those claws. Anyway, one more time, let's go for the Corsairs, not the Asuryani because they're slow and they're going to have a difficult time getting away from us. But the Drukhari or Corsairs? I feel like the Corsairs would be more difficult. It's honestly hard to say. Let's try the Corsairs, just because of their speed. Not that the Drukhari aren't fast as well, but... Alright, come on now. At least one more clutch battle. Here we go. These ships, and clutch ships in general, I mean, are why I cannot wait for the Tyranid campaign. It's just so much fun. My face hurts from smiling this entire time. Let's get you guys grouped up in, well, minus the Admiral, I guess. Grouped up in Group 2. Make the Admiral Group 1. Yeah, whatever. And then auto 0, and then lastly the little guys, same sort of deal. Let's see if they can catch the Eldari. This one, maybe this one will be the most difficult just by virtue of trying to actually catch the Eldari, but the thing is, these clutches are all so incredibly fast as well, so maybe the Eldari won't even be able to really get away from them as well, so go. And everybody's in auto-engage? Oh, but they can't auto-engage because they can't detect the Eldari yet. Fine. Let's move forward and try to spot them. I guess this is one of those situations where you maybe want to get an Echo Spore, even for clutches, even though it would be kind of useless because they don't have any weaponry to actually fight the enemy at long range with, but whatever. No carrier capacity either. I'm just looking at the filters right now to see if anything would be helpful here. Ship states are on. Ship panel. I don't think so. All right, Corsairs, where are you? We're nearing the halfway point on the map, which means the Corsair should be about here as well, just by virtue of how fast their ships move. Come on. You know you want to get eaten. And not in a good way. At least not this time. There we go. Finding our first ones, so let's move up ahead. Let's move you guys around. Get ready to Adrenal Gland on all of you as well. Adrenal Glands forward. Ooh, hello. And Spore Field right in front of that ship. Beautiful. Alright, you guys move out there, and move out there. All of you go for Adrenal Glands. And then keep moving forward, Find those ships. Big boys. Can you board these? Adrenal Gland, and then you push this ship into the other ship. Oh, the angles are off. Ah, damn it. There we go. It's still did a little bit of a drive-by. You smash into this ship. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this is one of the biggest issues of playing at an angle. Like, it's so much easier to aim like this, but you know, it doesn't look as cinematic, which is the unfortunate bit. You guys can all go into cancel order and just try to find the enemy ships. This ship, I'm sure, is just about dead. There we go. Down it goes. Now let's find some more ships. You guys all go here. Do you have Adrenal Gland back up? Well, you don't, but you might as well. And now there are more ships out here. Let's try to find them. And they're getting boarded as well. How are we doing out here? You guys are all trying to move in? Yeah, that's fine. Our fleet is getting spread out, which you don't really want. But oh well. It's all good. You guys Adrenal Gland? How many more ships does the enemy have? We've destroyed like one, but I'm not seeing any more attacks, huh? It feels like they should have more ships, doesn't it? This can't be... Oh, there's another one back here. Okay, okay. You guys attack and attack. There we go. Oh, in fact, Spore Field right here. Spore Fields are more valuable because the big boys can get in here and wreck face afterwards. You guys move forward, and you know what? One of you identify. The other one can attack. There we are. You guys get in here as well. Adrenal Gland immediately. Oh, these ships are screwed now. They're absolutely screwed. In fact, let's get everybody forward. The rest of our fleet is coming. And it's gotta be a scary sight. Here we go. Oh, this one clutches among them. Man, I feel like we would have won with like half our fleet here. You have lost your jaws, so maybe we send you up there. But you have not, and you have not. And we still have 5 completely unhurt clutches here. And the enemy fleet is essentially already dead. The Spore Fields really hurt the Eldari, especially when they can't get out of them. We can also board. I haven't even been bothering to board. Okay, yeah, I thought the Eldari might provide us a little bit more of a challenge by virtue of their speed, but that's not the case. Well, at least not with an AI player. I don't even know... Like, I was about to say, we should move these guys in here, but all of our little clutches are also still alive. So there's no need to do that, even. Adrenal Gland, please. You. Adrenal Gland, please. Yeah, these ships are all... This is just a horrible day for them. Absolutely horrible day. And just like that, they're all dead. Okay, yeah. Well, you gotta remember that the Eldari ships are made out of wet tissue paper, and thus, regardless of the fact that they have their speed, if they do get hit by the rammy Tyranids, they, you know, they come apart just like nothing. And I suppose, considering the fact that these are the incredibly fast Tyranid ships, that is an unsurprising result. Now, is anybody else here able to give us any kind of fight? You know what? Just for once, I'm gonna... Ooh, you know what? Space Marines have a lot of armor. They have a lot of armor, and they do a lot of... Okay, yeah, let's do Space Marines. They might be difficult as well. Possibly. I don't know. It's difficult to find a fleet that the clutches would perform poorly against. But even if we were able to find such a fleet, I mean, it would still be incredibly fun. If anything, it would be more fun. Alright. Here we go. One more time. One last battle for the clutches. And just as a little preview of the Tyranid campaign. Let's go. You guys are going to be group 3. You guys, except you, are going to be group 2, I guess. And then the rest of you are going to be group 1. Minus you. Did I accidentally select one of these? No, I did not. Group 1. Auto 0. Auto 0. Auto 0. Brace, brace, brace. Did I forget to brace them last episode? I don't know. Or last episode. Last battle. Even if I did, it clearly didn't matter. Let's speed it up. Space Marines, let's see what you got. How many of these ships can you board? And maybe we should move the little guys forward once again as well. Let's move the little guys forward. And go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, there's still an auto engagement. We'll just maybe need to use adrenal glands nonetheless. You guys are all going for one whatever. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter. This is also the easiest ship to control in terms of allowing the AI to deal with it, as you don't really have to position it properly. You guys stop. Don't go into the plasma bomb. Alright, I think all of Group 2 is just going to adrenal glands right now. Let's just move them all forward, because they're all going for one ship, and I don't like it. There we go. You guys can move forward as well now. Forward, 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 forward. Hello. Find these ships. While the bigger ships get closer and closer. Okay, wait. I gotta change the angles once again. Here we are. Could probably set up some spore fields. There we are. And how many enemy ships do these guys have? Oh, I think they might have just brought a bunch of smaller ships. They've got a Castellan here. They've got a Vulcan's Flame. But now, that's just the little guys. The big boys are coming in. And you can move past this. Right there. Don't move through that, please. Don't move through that. Everybody else? Let's get to it. And go for adrenal glands, board this ship while you're at it, and attach yourselves. You attach yourself to this. You guys can help out with that. Adrenal glands as well. Get ready to board. Oh man, yeah, okay, no. I don't think anything the AI can do is going to be a difficult sort of fight for a clutch fleet. At least not in standard battle sizes. In bigger battle sizes, we'd have some scarier stuff, I think. Clutches are just smashing into each other. Ooh, you might actually die. Ah, loss of a clutch. Go figure. Although, these are Tyranids, so they don't really care about their losses, but there we go. Ooh, they're gonna hit our Admiral here. Let's Void Lurk you out. Thank you. And you can get out of there as well. There we go. Alright, keep nomming these ships then. Admiral, you wanna help out with the nomming? Recover your shields while you're at it. And brace back for impact. Oh, you guys went right past that. There we go. Ooh, you can bounce off and into this ship, which is now dead. I feel I forgot to do anything with. Oh, man. Okay, well, that should be the end of the Space Marines here. Yeah, we're not gonna... I think I tried all the factions that I felt would be more difficult, even with the AI not really wanting to... Like, why aren't you closing the distance? You're at 0, but you're not trying to nom. Yeah, there we go. The entire fleet's dead. We still basically... Our fleet's fine. Okay, well, it just goes to show you how obnoxiously strong the clutches are, but how strong the Tyranids in general are against the AI. So, yeah, there we go. Very nice. And very, very nice. In the hands of the AI, the Tyranids are still... I mean, they're very threatening now in their current state, but the AI still does not play them well, so you can just kill droves and droves of them. But when the player uses them, you can absolutely abuse how much damage that they can dish out, especially the ships that have the Devourer claws and the hive ship jaws, or whatever the hell the name of the hive ship, like, tusk things that they have there are. Anyway, that's it for this showcase. I think it's pretty... definitive or determinative or whatever you want to say for the strength of the clutches, and I believe next we will be moving on to whatever else has been added to the Necrons, although those who have watched the Necron campaign will already be familiar with the new ships that we've added. I still want to do individual spotlights for them in smaller, like standard battles nonetheless, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.